As a very wise Bulgarian proverb says, do good and throw it in the water. The meaning of these words is mind-numbingly simple, but the significance of such deeds reaches even greater, universal proportions. Many people mistakenly think that they are doing good when they expect some return, and even with their look they remind others, they say, where is it? Only a selfless act, which became significant in the life of the one who needed help and who is not burdened in any way with the obligation to pay for this help, can be a good deed. Everything in life is so interconnected that sometimes you wonder how it can happen. However, it is not for nothing that people say, the earth is round. This law works 100%, and, sooner or later, each of us has to face the fact that we are waiting for help. Kristen Williams, a 44-year-old teacher from Ohio, USA, had long wanted a foster child from another country. Nepal was the woman's first choice, but bureaucratic hassles led the would-be guardian to India. She had no idea that once she arrived there, she would change not only her life forever, but she would give the two unfortunate girls a future. Kristen was the first to meet little Mooney. The withdrawn and quiet girl had already lived in an orphanage for 2 years. Some potential guardians were intimidated by the little girl's character, others didn't like the hoofprint-like scar on her forehead. But the American was not afraid of these difficulties. Within 2 years, the woman had sorted out the paperwork and took Mooney with her. But Kristen wasn't going to limit herself to just one little girl. In the end, she received another call from the orphanage. This time, she was offered a baby sister for the poor girl. When Mooney saw the pictures of little Durga, she immediately called her poor little sister. Kristen, on the other hand, could not hold back her tears. Without her help, the crippled little girl faced a life of privation. The other adoptive parents were not eager to take in a child without a nose. As it turned out later, the mother had simply thrown the newborn baby away. Insects or wild animals had eaten the baby's nose, but rescuers found the poor baby and sent her to the hospital. Doctors thought the girl would not survive, but she recovered against all odds. Thanks to her foster mother's efforts, Mooney and Durga had a chance at a normal life. Surgeons repaired the little girl's nose and repaired the horrible scar on her older sister's forehead. Today, the children were unrecognizable. It's frightening to think what fate would have befallen these unwanted girls in India. Without Kristen's help, they would have been worse off than they are now. Few would have dared to adopt more than one child from a faraway land. But she rose to the challenge, and the little girls responded by loving her dearly. Kristen is a person with a capital A.